Hello, this is Jer playing Oxygen Not Included. Trying out the Prehistoric planet pack here, and before I do, let me just let you know I'm bringing in a new mod this time called Customizable Speed. I've got values of 5 and 10. Let me know over the next few episodes whether this might be too fast. I could make adjustments to that. Otherwise, the plan is to go after this asteroid. I think someone asked me for this seed here. I'm going to put that in the description. If I don't, I apologize, but please do remind me, and I'll do that. So basically, this is the maximum hard settings everywhere, including no teleportation and care packages on an asteroid that's metal rich, and I'm trying to get the carnivore achievement and destroy the asteroid that's on our way. Last time I was able to destroy that asteroid, but not able to get the carnivore achievement together. Pretty much the same dupes that I had before, except I'm going to switch the skills from 7 to 3 in favor of their specialty skills, miner and digging, builder and building, of course. Except for courier is still going to take the +7, but they're going to take twinkle toes instead of buff. Cedric was mentioning potentially just having one interest, that way they are very much specialized. I've actually done that many times in the past. I just really like to have multiple interests, but I'm balancing with 2 instead of 3. But we are going to get a plus 30% for at least these 2 dupes, and this courier is going to go around at twice the speed. And I guess for construction, if you put these together, we've got twice the building and twice the digging with miner. Jerassic Asteroid, let's see what we can do this time, guys. So same as last time. I'm going to make sure right off the bat that I turn disinfect off so we're not wasting time on that. And then we go to schedule, and let's not be too nice. They don't need a break because they've just gotten here. Take shift alarms off and make our first plan. Starting off with the same move as last time. This time though, I'm going to orient miner to go towards the back, because I know there's a polluted water vent that I want to be able to see early on. Watch these guys. While miner's doing their dig, the rest of the team are going to go make the barracks and latrine up here. Let's see how far we need to get to access polluted water vent that can start outputting some polluted water into the world. There we go, there we go. Awesome, awesome. Okay, that's enough, that's enough. Miner, you can help out with this project. A little bit of metal has landed, so we're going to put in some doors. Do that. A little bit of buried objects along the way to find. Doors can be opened up, and I'll design the inside here. A buried object there too. So 3 cots, 3 outhouses. Now what I'm hoping to do... Oh, I don't know if I set prior... I did. Okay, right. I'm hoping to... Yeah. While the supplier... Don't get yourself trapped. Please don't get yourself trapped. You're going to get yourself trapped. Actually, no, that worked out because you were supplying and Builder was the one to come over to build. So basically, I'm trying to take advantage of their specialties. Miner mines. Everyone else either supplies and build. I don't need a second one of those just yet. And boom. Barracks and latrine. That can be opened. If you're going to keep digging, better do this. And now, we need a little bit of metal. Get a ladder up in this zone. Don't want to get metal. This was like last time. I'm trying to avoid that carbon dioxide space. Supply and construction. Everyone's doing what they do best. Let me see some buried objects. I'll let miner do that. I've got a plan right here for the laboratory. See, we'll do unlock on that. Actually, I don't know if anyone will attend to that because their priorities are not research. Miner, time to go for the bed. The other thing is we've got no priorities on food. Okay, I'm going to choose one of these guys to do food at least. Farming, maybe courier at the fastest on their feet. I think that is working out. That's a good idea. Like that. Point this in the right direction. That can be opened up. Let's put in a manual generator. Put in a bin here for dirt. Oh, someone did attend to this. So last time I was able to destroy this thing. Not get the carnivore achievement. So not so worried about this thing. We're going to destroy this again for sure. And I'm pretty certain we're going to get the carnivore achievement this time through as well. Calculating impact zone, not going to happen. Alright, anyways, there's that. You get a ladder to go up to do any more digging. Same as last time, I kind of want to go, I'm going to wait to do research until we have our specialist researcher. And we'll go up first. And it's not so much. Last time I was kind of thinking hydrogen will get up there, and well, we do want to get up there to pump that out at some point, but yeah, I still think that kind of makes sense. Definitely. Let's go over here. Access this guy, which isn't going to live on that oxylite for very long. Oh, see some. Actually, as I go up, I'll find some buried objects. The other thing is I want to plan out to keep the Ora Grove node here, and everyone except for the one that was around the center of the base growing. So again, in terms of leaving the dupes do their specialty work, we're going to get Miner to go dig all around here. With the Ore Grove node, I'm hoping to have them kind of grow this way, but I'm having this little spot I'm hoping that either carbon dioxide or oxygen will sit in. And I thought to myself, well, Miner's doing all this digging, why not get everyone else to do some wiring where I'm going to eventually have a pump down there. So we've got that going on. Some construction up here. I think Miner's a little bit confused because they're not seeing this as a... Let's just make this a priority thing so Miner can kind of move along. Maybe in the meantime, I'll head out in this direction to find some buried objects all along this way. Actually, there's some over here too. Though if I'm going to do that, then why open that for the Ore Grove node? Yeah, we'll kind of get up like this. Buried objects. Get down to that little zone. Okay, that's good for now. The rest of the dupes can work on construction. And supply, of course. Actually, kind of nice that this guy has a Mimica in it. So I believe at this point, because this node is height 2, it can't actually grow. So unless we do this, it's not going to do anything. Next day we'll expand this. Maybe open this just for airflow, if nothing else. Okay. 25,000 calories. The other thing I want to get up here, where hydrogen is going to cause us a problem, unless we deal with it. And I plan to deal with it.
Less than half a cycle until our next dupe arrives. Okay, so that's where we're going to put the hydrogen pump. I see a lot of dupes doing digging who are not specialists. I don't know that there's a lot I can do, actually. Oh, yeah, I know. So I know that I'm going to want to have a pump up there. So we might as well have that wiring go on. So Miner can go do some digging for us. Well, Builder and Courier takes care of that. Just see if I missed any buried objects. I don't think so. Oh, but there's one that I can see now. Mark that to be harvested. That one, I'm thinking it doesn't make sense to harvest the Ore Grove node. It's thinking too much labor. Less than a minute till the next dupe. See a buried object right there. Go from that side. I don't know if that matters, but anyway. And last time I remember forgetting that. I see stuff over here. And time for our next dupe. Alright, we've got scientists joining us, concentrating on science versus athletics. Also, a binge eater, something making sure that everyone is. I'll get to that later. Before we do anything with you, let's create another spot here. Actually, let's create two. We'll take this. Don't want to have all the dupes breaking at the same time, so Courier, you'll go down here. And Scientist, you can go down there. We'll set a priority of nobody doing research. Actually, we'll do negative cooking as well. Negative research for new dupes and current dupes, except for obviously Scientist. Oh, and their skill. Give them the advanced research. Oh, and of course, the thing that I want to research the first, which is air systems. Right there. So now we've got another specialist. This is a specialist in research, so they should be in the laboratory. Working away. Okay, good. Let's add in eventually another outhouse. Right there. Let's make the outhouses that are there high priority thing to empty, so that everyone always has an outhouse available to them. We've got our the power up there. I'll design the pipe system. So as Scientist researches the electrolyzer, we'll go in and put in a pump. Electrolyzer planned to be right there, just like last time. Got a cot available for Scientist. Okay, and with that, I'll do another research project. Advanced research is on the menu for the laboratory. Mostly because I want to get a supercomputer. $28,000 calories. Keep going out into the world, Miner, looking for some of those buried objects. So these are always an option of being a snack fruit. Just a little. Oh yeah, we can maybe make a priority of getting that done. This is the disadvantage of having specialists if not everything's being built around the same spot. Let's get this running, and then the moment this is running, I think getting a pitcher pump so we can make sure that dupes can wash their hands after using the outhouse would be nice. Alright, so water is on the... Oh yeah, forgot. Let's put in our electrolyzer. It goes right there. Let's make sure that we've got a little bit of line to power. And water. Let's make that the priority. And then while they're doing that, I'll put... Okay, we got some work they can do. Water going in. And we've got an electrolyzer running. And another research project done. I'm thinking the fire pole is what I'll... Hold on, though. Before we do that, let me just take this out. And put in a plan for a pitcher pump. Set that thing right there or there. Let's do that there. Okay. Take our supercomputer, put that there. So now we're going to slowly get... Oh yeah, not forget to put down research. So now we can wash hands, which is good. Let me open up some buried objects that way. Oh, can't get over there. I think we need more digging out pass, in particular for miner. 26,000 calories though. We're going to start making our way down. And push this water along. Actually, maybe I should do that. Going to open up this area here for some cooking. Start our ladder going down. Miner going all the way down here for some buried objects. Let's go right through this plant. See, buried object down there. Okay, well, still need to do that little zone over there too. So we've got some routes, but maybe we should focus on going down so we can get the builder and courier to make a ladder system. I'm going to make a focus of going down. Building ladders as we go. Buried object right there. A little bit of oxygen, so if we can get down there first, kind of makes sense in my mind. Let's keep installing our ladders. The other thing will knock that over. A little bit of food. Buried object. Another buried object. And another research project done. So as we are going down, we're going to plan for a fire pole. Just make it easy to get down on the base. And we're researching gas pump. I want to build that as soon as possible. so that we don't have to build in too much hydrogen. And we can take advantage of the hydrogen early as well. Scientists not feeling too great. Oh no. A little bit of snackness here. Got a plan for this guy. This guy as well. Don't know what I'll do with that guy just yet. Oh, research. Do some smart home research. And some skills builder. Improved construction. Courier. I'll give you improved carrying. Miner, a little bit behind. That's alright. There's the miner. Let's just end on maybe a plan to go down like that and that. Okay, so there's a nice fire pole. Wouldn't take long to get a pump system and a hydrogen line. So here is our hydrogen line. Starting at the top of the base. A little bit of hydrogen has already arrived. And new dupe time. So we're bringing in Rancher. This was the same point last time. The only difference here is they're actually getting a little bit more skill in the ranching than running around. My thinking was it was going to be a while until I get to the ranches, so I might as well have them fast. But now that I know I have to get to ranching much faster, this might encourage me to do so. Let's see, we'll throw Rancher over here. Priorities, I mean, I'm not really going to do any ranching at the moment, but still. We'll up that. I think that is... Oh, I could give them their farming skill, but I feel like there isn't a whole lot of point in that at the moment. Oh, okay, I saw that. That means a little bit of oxygen went in there. I want to disconnect that. And there's a little bit of oxygen right... Oh no, it's hydrogen! Nice! Okay, well that was a lucky chance. Okay, that means I don't have to destroy it and recreate the pipe. Hey, bonus. Maybe just that you're not limited. We'll do that. Are you blocked in any way? I don't think you are. Though now you're growing this way already, so cancel that dig. And we'll see, you're stuck. So I'm going to plan for this guy. Open this up like this, just so that he can continue to grow. Because my thinking is once I get a stable for these, I'll want to have a certain amount of figs just to get it started. Two and a half cycles into the next dupe. Next dupe is going to be someone who can cook, so we've got to keep our calories up. So this Ore Grove node can kind of do this thing. Went out a little bit further, more for the buried objects. Oh, didn't notice that crud. Oh, didn't notice that one. They're hard to see when they're in the dark spots. A bit of a difficult dig. I wonder. It's not much oxygen to bother with. Oh, okay. So hydrogen line exists. Last time I put electrolyzer down here early. Let's do that again. So similar plan to last time, putting an electrolyzer down here. So we'll need power and a pipe. But I don't think I put this electrolyzer in as early. Just do that. Just to make sure there's lots of oxygen in the center of the base. Continuing to dig out some buried objects. 2 cycles until we've got Chef joining us. They can actually generate some calories from dirt. Here's the outhouse needing to be emptied, but remind myself that's not a bad thing because that gives us polluted dirt. Super useful. Another buried object way over. Oh, snack this. Okay, research. Advanced power regulation. So now that I've got the electric grill, just in case we need to cook right away as soon as Chef is here, I will, well, let's finish this. It won't take too long. And then I'll get right to that project of installing our new electric grill. Okay. So it's good to see an electrolyzer down here. Now we're putting in a kitchen area. Now this is different than last time, in the sense that I've got more micro mushers and saving room for a bottle filler in the future. Now that I know that is so much better than creating and destroying liquid reservoirs. So dirt storage, not that anyone's having time to do that at the moment. Looks like this is the preferred eating area of the dupes. 5, we're going to be getting another dupe. Oh, let's finish this first, and then we'll expand our barracks. Installing some lights, but not plugging them in just yet. In that area, a little bit of oxy light. That we should be really letting this electrolyzer do its thing. Open that out for airflow purposes. Alright, there is our electric grill. So now it's time to expand our barracks. Don't have any power. Okay, I guess it's okay to plug in everything. It was just the lights I didn't want to plug in. Just to make sure that kind of grows. I mean, doesn't super matter. $20,000 calories, though. Maybe I plan on getting that fire pole going down further. Take a little bit of metal out along the way. Okay, with that, I'll get to the next project. Next plan is to dig out a spot for a power plant. We'll be putting in a few start off with just 1 hydrogen generators once we have the technology. Next thing I would like is advanced automation, I figure. This is going to be the ceiling to the power plant. A minute until the next dupe arrives. Actually, just to get this little bit of metal, maybe we'll kind of do that. Okay, new dupe time. We've got Chef They are an undigger, unlike many of the other dupes, so they're getting a +8 to their cuisine. Let's bring them in. Find a good schedule for them. This would be a good schedule, except for I don't want more than 2 dupes per schedule. Move that over by 2. Chef, you go there. Now, priorities. I've been telling everyone to cook, not to cook, but that doesn't apply to chef. We'll give them their skill of grilling. Rancher, you might as well take farming now. Where are we? 13,000 calories. When we start the process, making mush bar, make that a priority thing. Anything to do with cooking. So each of these are being loaded. So what chef should be able to do, well, there was enough power. Speaking of power, let's design our power plant. So here is our first hydrogen generator with 2 jumbo batteries. We will give some light access over here. I'm going to be the automation factor until we can actually get game automation in. So chef checking this out, getting what they can from each of these machines. Out of power, but that's the whole point of building this, guys. This happens soon. And we're at cycle 10. Let's go check the hydrogen situation. There's enough to pull some, so we will. Maybe open this up a little bit more. Getting power issues. You know what? Let's stop there. Make sure we have just hydrogen in line. Looks good to me. Down here. I didn't actually connect this yet. Oh, didn't build it either. Did I make that 6? Nope. Good. But that's a sign I need to get to another project, though. Building my infinite gas storage again. I did have one comment, I think, that they were a little disappointed that I was doing this because they wanted to see how this was done with gas reservoirs and that. But yeah, if enough people kind of feel I don't want to do a particular, or they don't want to see a particular game trick done, I'd be more than happy to restrict myself in certain ways. But for the time being, we'll continue with this, since it's very effective. And it's going to stop me from having to worry about gas collection at the bottom of the base, and focus on the carnivore achievement and everything else, including this big massive asteroid on our way. But yeah, the idea here, I want to pull in some of this carbon dioxide, throw it there. Need a little bit of water to do that, so that's what that little setup is for. Chef, hopefully you're able to make enough calories for us to stay alive. Since Chef's taking a quick break there, I might do a little upgrade on the floor, just to make it easy to run across. Not that it's the longest distance or anything, but it's the central area. It's what's keeping us alive with food. Let's disable this now. Let's see if we can get away with that. And, collect. We're just about, I guess, used all our... Never mind. Let's maybe not disable that at the moment. Let's try to collect a little bit more hydrogen. Not a lot of the stuff. Okay, let's... Thank you very much. Let's go down here. I want to cut this off once our batteries are so charged by a certain amount, if it gets to that point. I think I really ought to be doing the rock crusher. Otherwise, I'm gonna go insane with trying to manage all this stuff. Here's our rock crusher. Provide power and light. I keep forgetting about this. This is just not going to, this isn't going to work. We need to automate. Need to automate. It keeps going for a certain amount of time till hydrogen's drained out. Okay, is there any water right there? There is. Let's destroy that. Oh. Might be nice to spread that out, because I need to make sure there's less than 2,000. Open that up. Got to seal that off there. Research is complete. So that's our automation. One thing I absolutely will need, or I'll go crazy, is smart battery. Put that in this area. Oh, actually, hold off. Maybe not do that just yet. Let's do a mop up. And we'll do a push up as well of this liquid. $11,000 calories. We're hanging on with food. I think the next dupe is going to be another cook. Okay, do we have that? 100? 100? Oh! Yeah, that's right. That's not going to work. Unless I disable some stuff. Let's try this again. Maybe I will give another project to do while that's going on. We're going to get a fire pole, extend it, and open this area up for hydrogen flow down. Actually, maybe I'll even push this over one more. Make a priority of getting this pipe built. See if we can finalize this setup. Okay, try this. Oh, wait. So, temporarily, 15,000 calories. We should be okay for a bit. Take that off. Disable the supercomputer. Let the water land on the floor. Oh. Okay, this is super annoying. Having to watch this. Okay, pick that up. Harvest. Apparently that wasn't selected. That's fine. 4,000. That's too much. 1,800. Technically, that is less than 2,000. That'll work. Put that right there. Somebody. Okay, and then let's empty that. Maybe you'll do that for us if I bump you. Okay, so that. Let's go back and undo all the things I turned off. Copy settings. Boom. Enable. And put in power. And put in that. Okay. We've got our 6 dupes. Eventually we're going to have another one. And then another one. Might as well just do that. Okay, they're loading dirt. That means I can put this on temporarily. But I need to get a project together. So we're going to open this area up. Gonna plug this back in. Just not watching this guy at all. But fortunately there's some hydrogen. We need to get rock crusher going. In fact, I'll turn the lights on for you there. And let's get our next dupe. Just looking if I can automate this, but we are out of metal, so I'm just going to disconnect that for now. Oh. Nuts. Okay. Okay, we'll have to do a repair over here. Let's patch this up. Alright, destroying some pipes. Waiting for some metal. Very much wanting that metal. So we can automate. Okay, that was our automation. About smart. Can't remember. Yes, we got that. What else are we gonna need? Oh, let's get ready for the bionic dupes. So I'm gonna get one more dupe after this. Then it's bionic dupe time. Let's not waste our power. Maybe. Oh, hold on, guys. Cool off. Cool off. Let's allow the rock crusher to do its thing. Okay, and we'll see about automating the things. Let's get a filter. Connect. Okay. More metal, guys. More metal. Maybe I'll design the smart battery system even without the smart battery. Got a transformer, heavy wire line, where I want to bring in a smart battery eventually. We just need some metal to automate the things. So we're going to be looking for not oxygen down here. Don't let me leave until this is actually connected. Connect. Okay, good. And I'll do a similar thing up here. This time looking for hydrogen. Maybe we'll go right down there with the filter. Connect in like that. Now, please. Oh, yeah, stop. You're wasting my hydrogen. Give me metal. So that I can automate, please, and we'll dig, or I can dig this out. This is where we're going to put a spot for the bionic dupes like we did last time. Someone should be using the rock crusher. There we go. Okay, we got oxygen set. Oh, I didn't set that 120. Excellent. Let me look for then hydrogen. For some reason, always 120 seems to treat me well. Okay. That can be hooked up. Down here. What did I do? Just connect that. Okay. That can be hooked up. Whew. Okay. If I can get a smart battery, I'm gonna... Oh, yes. Okay, there's that. So leave me enough metal to run from here to here. Not going to actually connect to the hydrogen generator just yet. Feeling good about this.
Not sure if there's anything coming up super important. Bottle filler. That may be very nice to have soon. And this was another thing that was brought up in the chat. I don't like. I know a steam turbine, you want to have a max where it turns off. I don't know that it matters with the hydrogen generator and ability to turn it off, but just to be safe, I'm going to do that. Normally I have that, I just leave that as 100, but now I'll have 90, 95. Nice, nice. This is always a good feeling. So now this guy is controlled by a smart battery, but I forgot to do that, which is fine for the moment. Okay, I will connect that. I will disconnect that. Now we have 2 circuits. Awesome. And I'll I guess design the Bionic space for gunk extraction and creating microchips. So here's the plan. Very much similar to last time, Birix and gunk extractor. Realizing that I didn't put in automation down here for these lights, so we'll do that. A little bit more metal is needed to fully cover this area though. Got miner down here to open up a path so we got some water weeds that can start to grow. Alright, so that's 1 water weed. Slide in some ladders there. Adjusted the speed up a couple points from 10. Okay, as we get in some doors, I'll open those. Oh, excellent. So we've got those 2 guys happily growing now. Just before this fully completes, I'll open this, but I'll make a plan down here. So we're now going to be able to finish off automation there in the kitchen. Oh, hold on. I didn't plug you in, did I? But we're going to bring in a hydrogen pump, go down here similar to last time, so that when we get bionic dupes, we can minimize the amount of batteries that have to be created. Why are you getting stuck like that? Let's make that a priority, let you out. So we'll get a ladder going down. In fact, maybe we'll make this a priority. Already have the wire down to this point. Well, we may have some stuck dupes temporarily. I'm going to store some bleach stone right here. Just checking. Yes, we still have water in this water weed. So he's happy. Calories. Wondering if we just push out a few mush bars just so we're not caught without food. So just working on the pipes down here. Bring in some power, and I realized I put this in, but it's been low priority, so I upped that. Let's make sure this gets done, guys. Okay, did not take long. And this is very small potatoes, but notice 2 broken buildings. Maybe this auto, you know what, I'll do this with a whole set of them, just in case other things get destroyed, but that's for later. So the goal is to get down to this spot here. Got a spot now for bleach stone. Awesome. Double check if we have access to it. I don't think we do. Nope. No, that's alright. There's a piece of bleach stone right here that's kind of in my way. Skill point. Courier. Increased strength. We'll take that. Also, this little tile here. I want to restrict bionic dupes in there. It's going to be important. 13,000 calories. Miner, why are you... Oh, I see why you're not doing that. Because you can't reach. Okay, this little section is being made out of granite. Why are you having such... well, I guess you're the different critter, but still. Alright, I better get to another project. Just before I do, builder with more construction ability. So I'm thinking about putting the carbon dioxide pump down here or bring this guy down a little bit more. I don't know if that opened up. But yeah, we want to start to form a power plant. Now this is different. I think last time when I wanted to make some of these power bank chargers, I ensured that I had a metal refinery. I'm not going to go through that setup. I mean, to make a few of these guys isn't going to be a lot in the rock crusher. Make a few more. Oh, there's our bleach stone. Let's put that there. Put that on high and choose our next dupe. Next dupe I'm bringing in is farmer. Concentrating on agriculture. Let's get them in a schedule. Have it been... Yeah, I've got distributing dupes so far. Here next to chef should work. Priority-wise, I think I will take... Let's see, yeah, farming off a courier. Everyone else can farm, but farmer will be concentrating on it. Let's make sure this bleach stone makes its way in this bin, guys. I said. Good. Good. Alright, power plant would be very nice. And this is a change from last time. I'm going to separate my Great Hall. So this will be the Bionic Great Hall, and then we'll have the dupe, regular dupe Great Hall over there. If I can create some power bank chargers, we'll put those right like that. Oh, hold on. Whoa. It was off. Let me adjust that. I can get in a second one too. I'll do that. Oh, right. And we need another, not another, but rather our soldering station at some point. Maybe even slide heavy watt wires up there. How are we doing down here? We need to cut through that. Spot way up here where miners opening up. Hoping this hydrogen will get out of the way so those plants can grow. Heavy watt wire going up to our soldering station, which is going to sit next to the lights. Oh, research. Maybe I'll want that door soon. Some skill. Oh, yeah, of course. Miner. You can go through this light. Ranching. We're not quite ready for that. And farming, I'll give that to you. But I do want to get to ranching soon. I want to get down and make these water weeds be able to start to grow. Gonna bring a fire pole in, just to make it easy for the Bionic dupes to get down to access hydrogen. Excellent. Just check if I missed any. Yeah, got those guys all happy now. Let's see, we will put in, well, I guess, I mean, we'll, yeah, well, I'll just hold off on that for a moment. I have that set up maybe temporarily. I'll just lower that to 60. Just making sure I've got everything. Maybe bring that up one more. Oh, right. And I've got the ability to do a Abyss Light. Make a plan with that. Before I forget, I see this guy overpressured. We don't want that. Let's get in here so we can open up some more liquid. I'm going to dump that over here like last time. There's research on that. Maybe we'll do clean... No, we'll do liquid reservoir. Putting a door down here to control access. And if you guys could take that down. I guess we'll need a ladder to finish that. Also gonna get down here. I did not do this last time, but I noticed this Megafrond grain, 36 pieces, I completely ignored. I also see this guy who's confined, so we're gonna go in and save him early on. I don't know if I could bounce you, whether you'll... Not, whatever. Miner going down here. Now, I'm not going in on... I see that there's a chlorine gas vent, so we're going to put a door here before. We'll have to wait for that technology to be... Oh, no, technology's ready. Never mind. Let's put that in place at the end. Right there. Someone could do this for us. I think I've got a power plant. Rancher, I'm going to give you your critter. Hold off on that, I guess. A little bit of construction still need to be done down there. Okay, good. This is going to allow you to... Where are you in turn? You're 73. Just looking for any of these guys that may have laid an egg. 73. Ah, nice. This means I can attack this guy and get a little bit of early meat. But I need a smoker to do that. So I'm going to, just to minimize the amount of polluted air that comes through, put a door right there. Okay, that researching the doors was the right call, I think. Next research project. At some point it's going to matter less what I research. Maybe insulation. Just in case ranching, though, I think it's still going to be a little bit, but I'm hoping way, way, way earlier than last time that I get into ranching. At least in terms of the scale. So we... 30,000 calories. Skill point. That's ranch. Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, let's get up to another project then. How long to the next dupe? 1.2 cycles. And that's going to be a bionic dupe. Just thinking about the bionic dupe, we want to get some eco power banks put in the Quen, but we're going to have to wait for their skill to arrive. But what we can do is dig out some local bisolites, have that stored over here so we'll be ready to go. Extending this wire and piping just a little bit closer. At this point, I'll allow them to complete that, but I do need to kick them out of that zone. Opening up this space here for a little bit of hydrogen to flow up a little bit nicer. Ah, awesome. Okay, just wanted to make sure we can kind of minimize chlorine, but yeah, let's dig like that in here. We'll have access to this guy. Though, with 26,000 calories, I'm not going to cook it just yet. Some of that abyssalite. Excellent. Let me just indicate that I want that stored up here. 0.8 cycles. 17,000 calories. Alright, so that is good. That's an unbreathable area. So at this point, I'm going to say that's a no-go zone. Unless you're bionic. So last time I took some time to make a washroom. This time I won't, because I want the outhouses to be able to produce polluted dirt. Just double check I made that higher priority. Maybe do the same thing on the last one. But I figure, why don't we put some sinks in there? Just to minimize dupes getting sick. If not a full washroom upgrade. And then technology-wise, maybe something to clean the air at some point. Opening up this area back here. For some barbisolite. Alright, you got lots of hydrogen up there. Maybe I'll take that back up to 120. Actually, maybe even open up this area completely like that. So we're all ready to go for the Bionic dupe that's going to explore 0.2 cycles until they arrive. Figure we might as well complete our ladder and fire pole right to the end down there. Now ready to take these guys out. Put in some sinks. Chef grilling 2. Rancher, I'm just going to give you ranching, so that'll be cleared. Don't tell me warnings unless it's there for more than a second or two. Okay, just a few seconds until our first bionic dupe. Before I go do that, let me at least make sure that we get one sink. Oh, that's health, is it? Yep, put that right there. Now we're bringing in our Bionic dupe. This is a Ray, who is the Extreme Digging Booster. Let's go to the schedule. Should have a new schedule for them down here. Awesome, except maybe we let... Whoop, whoop, and menu gets me every time. Just do this so we don't have any, and maybe just, well, we probably will want extra sleep by the point we get there. One thing I'm doing differently is I'm getting down right away, whereas I think I got an extra digging ability for this dupe. Just seeing if there's enough work for the other dupes. One thing I want to do is get into this area here. So we've got access to that, which I'm going to cook. I'm seeing this guy is confined. I feel bad for him, so at some point we're going to get in there, but we're going to put a door in place. Oh yeah, right. Actually, 2 doors. And we need to configure array. You're allowed in here, and definitely desired to go down in there. But please don't go in here and use any of our outhouses. Let me double, did I do that? Yeah. Oh! Who are you? Farmer. No, farmer. That is not where you want to be. Put you at the back of that barracks there. All right. Well, let's go down. I'm hoping to see there's a ray. Awesome. Actually, they're not going to be able to cut through granite, are they? Oh no, bump. Well. Actually, that's a good point. Do this for now. Maybe what I'll do is I'll let Miner go down there temporarily. So as Ray works on that, I want to upgrade my power plant. Just notice our batteries here are low, so I might... just put this off for just a second. We'll let that drain out. Maybe producing a little bit nickel will help. While we're using the, I'd also turn the micro mushers on, and that's going to help. Where are you going? Supplying cooking ingredients. Why? Maybe because I made that cooking a 6. Let's do this. Maybe temporarily priorities on array. Digging. Okay. Go back down. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna let, just in a moment here, just open up that granite. I guess we'll, yeah, never mind. We'll just go around it. Ray can build a ladder. Oh no. Now Ray's going to dig various other things. Instead of building this ladder. Okay, just their priority. There they go. Where is power? Batteries right there are gone, so I want to take you out. And the other thing I don't want to do is have... Okay, so batteries over here. We're going to take you out. Actually, hold... No, cancel. Yeah, I still want that to stay around just in case, but I do want to get rid of those batteries. We'll let them drain out, but actually it's probably not going to take long at all. Boom. Okay, everything is off. Just going to disconnect this. Now I may want the manual generator to get out of a jam, but I know I'm not going to want those batteries, so they can go. Might as well put in another hydrogen generator. We're going to need lots of power as we start to bring in more and more bionic dupes. And I've got to get a plan to get further down, but here is some Saturn critter traps. Just adjusted the priority here and opened up that there. This guy here can't be done by our bionic dupe at the moment, but that's all right. He can go around. I don't know where he went. Eventually make his way back, but all importantly, I've got to be... Oh no, that's connected. That's not the issue. The issue is automation wire needs to be reconnected. Awesome. And we'll also throw in a crafting station right there next to the light source. This is going to be a lower priority, but I'd like to get this area opened up and eventually get in, of course, a pump. Okay, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Array, where are you? Seriously. Okay, I'm building power charger. You really should be way down here. Oh, maybe... Oh, okay, that one didn't actually go through as a 7. Alright, I feel like I need to monitor you, so I'm going to get the dupes to do a project where we can concentrate on array. So I created a few things for the dupes to stay busy. We've got an electrolyzer, digging out a little bit of metal. Eventually want to open up a path to this guy so he's not confined. We're going to start on our grade hall and just doing some digging around here. This is where we want to grow some of our grove nodes, so we'll start to get ready for that. Okay, so with all that, and double checking, we've got a priority. Most biggest focus right now is to get over here, feed this guy something. So Ray will get down in a ladder. Actually, maybe make that 5. So I'd rather go over here first. Create some tiling like that. Make a path over to there. Like that. Make that the priority. So now we can access this guy. So this is a new source of hydrogen. Eventually we want to open this up. Hydrogen to flow up. I forgot something. Recognized airlock. I'm going to make that a 9. Ray. A little cold. Actually, maybe it's not a bad thing getting him out of the cold for a short period of time. How are these guys doing? Okay. Did not go well. See, you have to leave the dupes for a bit, and it's never going to go well. It's just what I've learned. Let's do that right there. Do some mopping. Okay. Hoping to get back down here with Array after this door is installed. 24,000 calories. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, smelting. They should be able to access that, right? Yeah. Unless they're on their break. No. Or switching their batteries, maybe. Entirely possible, though. Yeah, I see 4 batteries now. Now, 2 very important tiles for you to do. I'm almost tempted to send the dupes in here. It's just, I just think that would be a mistake. So there's 1 tile. All right, so Ray, let's excuse me, allow Ray to do that. Check on things up here, creating lots of calories. And I actually have a plan of, oh, hold on. Consumables. Let's turn meat off. Sweet, that's fine. Oh yeah, smelting or food processing. I think food processing. Other thing is water's getting a little bit low, so we're gonna put that there. And I am going to build a bottle filler this time around, like that. I guess last time I had it going through the metal refinery, taking advantage of that. Let's cut the metal refinery out this time, so early on. Unless there's a point where I need a lot of metal, then I'll switch. Oh, look at that. Awesome. So another Saturn critter trap. Well, let me complete the plan down here then. So I'm at least satisfied that we've got 4 Saturn critter traps that are outputting hydrogen. And we've got this door in place. So for the time being, we have a little bit. I might. That could be a regret, but I'm going to allow the dupes to go down, help out with that, but not so far as to go in here. So Array, you can though. Starting the Great Hall for the Bionic dupes, and I think it is time to upgrade Array before. Actually, that should be enough. What I would like them to get even more digging ability before we send them back down. So we'll want a digging booster for that. The regular dupes are going to be eating over here while they'll have access to light. Oh, and we are destroying our latrine and our barracks. Why the heck am I doing that? Because I want stress. An easy way to get stress is to click on this button. Now, only thing is, that's going to apply to Array, but Array is sleeping, right? So maybe it won't matter for them. But as I was picking dupes, I got everyone that's a binge eater. That's why you notice I've got 30,000 calories at the moment. I don't know how this is going to work out, but, you know, let's just have fun. Ray, hold on. Whoa, something went wrong. Something went wrong. It's supposed to be your downtime. I guess if they have nothing to do, they go to work. I didn't realize that, actually. Okay, that's interesting, but not exactly what I want to have happen at the moment. Maybe do this type of thing. Oh, Because of the alert. Yeah, okay. I guess that's... It didn't occur to me. Okay. Okay, I get it. Oh, and before this runs... So yeah, I'm gonna make this the most important thing, actually. Because if I want lots of calories and people to be freaking out, and I'm hoping that they are... Sorry, I just have an evil idea. I might try. Let's put some cots here at the end. This might just be a gigantic mess, but we'll see. Actually, I don't think I need that. What I'm thinking of doing is putting in a nice pool for the dupes to be able to enjoy. Alright, this will be a little bit of a drain on the water. So every morning, they're gonna... Oh. Oh! I did not know. Did not know. Okay, so we're getting... Oh, time for our next Bionic dupe. Let me just click on this, and then I'll do that. So now we're bringing in Byte, who is an electrical engineering booster. Let me see, create another spot for them. Maybe we'll put them to work just because... I want some, I'll make a soldering station to be high priority. So hoping that they're going to go down there. We've been topped up on our metal power banks, which is good. Farmer. This is a little annoying. I guess I just have to do this once. Who's there? Array. Yeah, Array, that's good. Byte, let's put you there. So we've got Builder. Builder, you're over here. Let's install our little pool. Water looks low. Why? Power, power. Second transformer is needed. And I can see you're out as well, so we'll take you out. Got a new transformer then. Check the schedule up here. Let's give more bedtime. Oh, I forgot. Now that I've gotten here, now we've got our electrical engineer. Did we get... Yeah, this is where probably some of our microchips are being used. I guess if these are disabled... Well, this could be another issue. Issue. I've never actually connected these guys. Maybe I'll try connecting just 2 for now. That means we need more microchips. So I'll get both these guys. I'm going to put... Oh, I never put Byte down here. Actually, I'm going to keep them up here until I think we've got enough microchips. Let's have a quick look, because I'm curious how this is going to play out differently for the Locavore achievement. That's my main drive. Well, making sure I can survive. Including having enough power for 4 bionic dupes like I did last time. Over halfway there, nice. Skill. Bytes. And Array. I mean, I'm not going to have their boosters available. More grilling. That's important at this time. Extra research ability. Very nice as well. What's going on here? We've got water. Oh, we don't have water. Because of the power situation. Maybe this was more of an issue of needing 2 hydrogen generators than a second transformer, but I'll finish that second transformer nonetheless. We're also stealing some water over here for my little experiment. I mean, 30. We're not out of food. I'm just... Oh, nuts. Is that such a bad thing if I want to stress dupes out? But why? Oh, I know why. Because, no, I don't have a washroom. They can use the outhouse. Can they? Oh, they can't get out. Okay. All right. I mean, that might actually cause... Because I actually want to cause stress. Not in these guys, but in my regular dupes. So you know what? I'm just going to leave that mess. Oh, this could go one of two ways. This could go... This could so go one of two ways. Alright, I'm hoping this goes well. I'm really hoping this goes well. Okay, so what I want to do... Miner. No, not miner. Array. Let's give you... Now you can dig through everything. You're a better digger. Let's go to your schedule and say you're awake because I want to make sure we can pump out all that nice hydrogen that we're producing down here. Make this like a 7. And I think the normal dupes should be able to handle this. Load them in here, yeah. Doesn't send... I'll give bite the permission, and I'm just occurring to myself, did I do bite? Yeah, restriction there, I did not. And nor did I don't know if that was... No, I think that was just regular filling of the outhouse. I could dunk some of the... Oh, right. I'm actually... Now that I think about it, not that the Bionic dupes should be going in here, but I should probably restrict them from going in there. Do the same thing here too, actually, because they shouldn't have to go in this zone. I could either have starving dupes, or I could be getting the Locavore achievement much earlier, or maybe both. The whole thing depends on being able to crank out food quickly. So I've got to keep this pump going. Now, here's the thing. I built this pump here. I'm going to be taking in much more water. Whatever, we'll go through that. Than I was before. But that's a disadvantage. The advantage and the purpose of doing so is to get the Locavore achievement earlier. So really putting that is a urgent plan. So I should see array down here. Don't quite have... Yeah, hydrogen starting. I just need to get this kind of cleared out, though. Let's... Oh, not that, not that. Said not that. Going to put in a ladder as well. That's not as high priority. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. No value in having that filled up anymore. Let me show you what I'm expecting to see here with this nice little pool. If as they go to the barracks, they have to go through water, which makes them sopping wet. 20% stress. Only lasts 0.2 cycles, but that's alright. I mean, any dupe that's down here is not gonna like this zone. 98% stress. This is really weird, actually having desire for stress. I'm almost wanting to pull the alarm for like short periods of time. Bite is at 2%. Or is it 29? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just worried about the Bionic dupes. Ah. Okay, didn't realize that. That's awesome. We're starting to get more power needed because we've got some power bank chargers going online. Let me throw in another one.
we should start to see one of the things I generally like to keep track of is number of microchips. 0 at the moment. I think between having a pump and upgrades, let's get our pump together first. Research, is there anything? Oh yeah, we never finished that. Oh, and I can cook in a smelter. That's important to know. In fact, maybe I'll take a moment to plan for that. Well, what could possibly go wrong with my plan? 2 smokers going in here along with electrolyzers to improve the oxygen in this zone. Cranking out food. Tubes going over here. Using the light access to be able to see. I guess this new door doesn't have to be shut. Oh, right. And I was going to restrict the bionic dupes from going in here. How are the bionic dupes? Aha! Nice. Good to see this. Let's clear this so this carbon monoxide gets out of the zone. I'm going to do that before we turn this on. I normally also... Oh yeah, that's right. Array can dig through granite now. Because I was going to say, I normally kind of do this. Which, keep updating priorities. If you think you're supplying construction, let's make sure it's in this area. Would very much like to see smoke. Now, tired, sopping wet. Why are you tired, though? Does that have to do with some of the effects that affect your stamina? Okay. Maybe this is where maybe this plan doesn't go so well. Where are we until the next dupe? 0.4. I also feel like maybe I should up the priorities of this. Bite is maybe focusing too much down here where I'd actually... Oh, microchips. Microchips. We're in a situation right now where I feel we can pull in our hydrogen. And, let's just risk it. I'll do... Oh! I never did this, did I? So we'll have one circuitry for the kitchens slash laboratory. That's still a bit of a drain. I don't know if that was the right call. But I really just want to make sure... Maybe what I'll do... I'll have... that electrolyzer be part of this circuit, see if that helps. Metal refinery, let's do more material, more stuff. Could be that, yeah, let's do that. It'll be needed eventually. But I was going to say, let's get you guys to create some microchips. How are we for a single battery? But actually, it kind of works out. As long as you keep adding bionic dupes. I mean, obviously, the more bionic dupes, the more problems there are going to be. But up into the 3rd dupe, we're able to get enough batteries. We're bringing cash into the mix, and this is a bit bizarre, but I'm bringing in a grilling booster.
See if I can really up the calories. Let's do a couple things. If I see this... Oh, right. Well, I did see... Oh! This was a missed opportunity in the past. I was going to go attack this critter, but I guess... Actually, this is nice because this will help with the stress. Do they need to go? No, I don't think they do. Okay, let's do that at high priority. Okay. Nice. The other thing is I'm having these brought up right here at high priority. I just want to really up my calories, so that we can eat them and move towards the Locavore achievement being done early. So frost buns, we need 3, and we've got 36. Let's make that forever. Like someone to be able to take the whole thing up for us if they could. Oh, it's already on the way. So the jaw, yeah, here we go. Copy that, put that there. Let's just do, oh, and there's no point in having Cash not cook with that grilling booster. I'm going to be seeing if I could sneak in a new grilling booster for them. I'm going to have to do a little bit of cleaning. If this works out, and it may not, I will have to do a little bit of cleanup, I'm sure. But if it does, I think it'll be worth it. As long as it's, like, manageable. We'll see, we'll see. So, dupes here continuing to open up this. This would definitely be desired. I want to get a ladder kind of system going across like that. The other thing, did we ever get that? Okay, smoker is going. That's good. Let me make a priority of that. In fact, maybe even the 7. Let's go around because there's a couple things. Normally, I want to make sure I save these guys for my stable. But if they're elderly... 159, 146, oh, and 174. And you are 29. There's no way I'm going to be able to grow so quickly enough this Aura Grove. I think for you, I might let you help us get towards the Locavore achievement. Oh, and just in case, we do need water, though I think we're going to be fine from what I saw before. We'll get access to the saltwater geyser. Just that starts outputting liquid, Bionic. Oh. Hold on. Eco. See, I'm focusing. But there's 7 of those around. I thought we were out. Are we crossing circuits somewhere? Why is... What's that? I'm assuming these are wired issues. Yeah, we need to... We're supposed to be on a transformer, which should make everything safe. So, why are we not good? Okay, just slow things down for just a second. Let's make you a 9. But, like, we're having meltdown. Complete meltdown on the circuit. Why? We're not connecting there. I'm not seeing any strain at the moment. What is going on? Everyone's stressed. Now I'm starting to be stressed. Okay, not loving that at all. Yeah, we are receiving hydrogen from the bottom. That is good. What's this about? Not cross-connecting, right? Or are we? I think so. All right, well, I mean, I guess we'll move on. That's a mystery. Yeah, cycle 26 then. Where are we? Oh, hold on. I saw the problem. But let's just check on the Locavore achievement. 306 with 40,000 calories to go. So normally I get this by cycle 32. Oh, cash. Okay, let's put you to bed. Special one for you. I need some microchips anyways. Go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. That's why he was running out of power. That's why, okay, okay. All making sense. I was not watching our new dupe, which I'm not a super fan of. Oh, that's why. Not his fault, my fault. Do that. Okay, you generate some microchips for us then, Cash. Okay, clear risk to bionic dupes going on. I'm going to look to see if there's 18,000 calories. And we need, was it 40,000 more? Or not that much. I'm going to see if I can, or maybe we can even just generate our own. The question is, when should I start getting dupes to calm down? Because once I get this thing, I feel like I may have even gone past that point. So let's restore morale and start cleaning this up. The question is, can I recover from stress? So yeah, you can see these guys doing their action of eating, binge eating. Oh, I know what we can do quickly to up morale. Let me just throw that there, and it will make a great haul. They're going to be spending lots of time in here binge eating. Make this urgent priority, and throw in at least something there. Oh yeah, and that whole water thing. Let's do this. Okay, I'll make a plan here. So I have been stressing my dupes out. Very much hoping that we can start to reverse that process. One final thing, should see, well, we'll see if we can crank out enough food here, but I could possibly see if there's maybe 170, and you've laid an egg. Actually, that's one option. Yeah, I'll look around to see if there's any other sorts of place we can get a little bit of food. Actually did tell Cash to up cooking priority, right? Okay, so do we have a Great Hall? We do. Just to make sure that the Bionic dupes don't get stressed out, I'll upgrade their Great Hall too. Here's the Great Hall for the Bionic dupes. We've got 3 microchips, but we've got all our power plants upgraded. Looks like it's providing enough power. Trying to get stressed down. Just curious. Maybe I'll check every cycle where we are on the Locavore achievement. 20,000. I don't know that this is actually giving me, if I get it in 32, whether this is actually that significant of a thing, but I'll take a couple cycles as long as this doesn't cause some sort of unintended consequence. Okay, I meant to plug you in. Courier. Let's have you go there. So we've got byte, array, and cache. Microchip production going on. Let's get rid of the water. I guess that's the thing. I'm having to waste some labor and time on stuff like this. We're also having a water issue. Were we out of water? No. Where is water going down here? Electrolyzers just running. Just making me a little nervous. Okay, back up with water. Why are we getting issues with water? I mean, maybe I just have to give it a second. Okay. So we've got Dino. This is the last dupe. And I'm bringing in another grilling booster. I don't know if this is going to be necessary or not, but I do think I found a problem with my little setup here, which is this guy. Well, there's 2 things. First of all, we got to make sure water is running in the pipes. But if we look at this, we're running a supercomputer and we're trying to fill 4 of these. But there's only 200 kilograms, and I guess that you can have less. I really did not notice that that was so low. I mean, I could add another one. If I had known that, maybe I would have saved a bit of space, but I think I might go a little lower tech for the time being. Alright, here's the jam I'm in. I really wanted to put a pitcher pump right here, but I'm a little bit worried that I will have an outage because I have to destroy this in order to do that. So instead, actually maybe this would be a good test to see how multiple of these run. So maybe that's still the preferred method, even though they're not super close to the kitchen. Okay, so power seems to be running along. Oh, right. Skills. Oh, a bunch of skills to give out. I'll give some of those out, but I want it specifically to take this away from Dino. Give that to Cash. So Cash is a really good cook. Alright, what I want to do now, and probably looking back should have put this in earlier, just disabled building, have a massage table. Put massage table in this case. But we'll continue putting in our bottle fillers so we can see how that's going to work. So looking back, I'm thinking I probably would have gone low tech, which is basically a little pitcher pump with like liquid output type of thing. That's 2 of them with little tiling. I'm not going to do this this time, but that's probably what and that's what I normally do. Though, that's only because I was cranking out a crazy number. Normally, this bottle filler is still quite nice. Or, maybe I should just have had a series of these. Maybe that still actually would have made more sense. Oh. Oh. Could this be the... Ha ha ha! Whoa! Well then. Haha. I don't know if that was actually worth it, to be honest. I mean, I'm, what, maybe 4 cycles ahead on that? Now I've got to have dupes in the little massage table. Just before I leave it for today, I feel like the most important thing to grow is the Aura Grove node. In fact, maybe I'll start telling dupes don't eat the figs. 11,000 calories. I want stress to go down because everyone's a binge eater. I guess we can get rid of this. I need now... Oh yeah, just before I finish for the day, let's just get the Aura Grove nodes going so I don't forget when I come back. Maybe I'll be distracted with another project. This is what I'm thinking. I'm going to have 3 Aura Grove nodes growing. Hold on. Where is 96? I maybe... Actually cancel. I'm going to change this to a height of 3 just because this is such a wide room. Alright, this is what I'm thinking. Gonna get 4 Aura Grove nodes here, 1 down here. This may be too many. But I want this to be the time that I definitely get the carnivore achievement. If and I know I've got plenty of water that I'm going to be able to pull from. So I'm not worried about that. So, Aura Grove node, plant that right there for me, please, someone. And let's make this a priority. Oh yeah, I guess we can just send water up like that. Let's plant another one of these guys. This is awesome. This is awesome. The other thing is the amount of peppercorn. I'm surprised I didn't need as much peppercorn, sweet corn. But we'll come, and that's going to be next time thing. I'm sure you're going to do this anyways, guys, but we'll make this a priority. And if anyone else is available, let's do this. Now, I would like to get the Aura Grove node to grow on actual tiles. So, expand this. Throw in some tiles for them to grow. Any progress down here? Let's make that a priority. Do we have any water? No, not yet. Can fix that. The more of these, the more we can feed the lums. We've got the natural Aura Grove nodes going too, or the wild. Okay, let's make priority of that. Is this a big enough deal? 9,000 calories. We're going to be making sure both... Hold on. Focusing on this, but we've got 9 batteries. We've got 8,000 calories. Oh, I moved this down here. Is water going in? Why? We got literally water sitting there. There's another pump, isn't there? Or is it you? Is it literally because this one bridge... Come on, destroy that. Don't take your time. Is that it? No? No? Oh, or is it you? I've been burned on this multiple pump thing. Oh, all right. Well, as great as that is, this means, and I don't love it, I'm going to have to notice when this leaves and then do that. But maybe some sort of notification thing would be desired. And definitely, okay, all right. We'll finish this. And then we'll do one more thing, which is that notification. Because if I forget that next time, that's just going to kill me. I'm sure of it. Okay. So we're going to get that and go over a little bit more. Giving room for the Ore Grove nodes to expand. Somebody? There we go. Oh, iron. Whatever. Ore Grove node being planted right there. And one final one down here. Let me just think about this water situation. Now, that's the other question. I burned, well, we still have this. I burned a good amount of water earlier than I probably did last time because we've cooked so much down here in the micro musher. But let me think about what I'm going to end on. Apparently, we're going a little bit further. I don't have the research yet for the notification system. I still see this not filled up. I wonder if the... or maybe that was just because scientists just happened to be on the way. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's make a prayer. Let's also do this. Let's put one of these critters in here earlier. Let's see, 32, not you. The younger one between these two. 163 and 150. Let's put you right in here. These guys are starting to grow. To remind myself, eventually we're going to be getting rid of that once I have the ability. Oh, maybe we have the ability to now, actually. And temporarily, we'll have this little feeding area. Take that out, shape that. We'll put do the whole sweet corn stalk thing. Mimica buds. Right. Forget about those. Got one there. Actually, if we take this guy, just kind of... no. Let's just do the plant. Just ask for a few more of those. Or weave microchips. This is another thing I'll probably come back and forget that no one's even in that schedule. No one's in the... Maybe do that. Okay. I'll definitely clean up some of this stuff, but it was mostly this water thing that has me terrified, because this I could forget. So scientists delivering research there. This critter would really love to have you up. Why are you not on the move? Let me just... This is the kind of... The whole point of doing this, really, is to put a critter in a stable earlier than I could before. So, Rancher, what's going on? What are you do? Oh. Okay, Rancher, just... Let's put that there. Where are we with strat? Yeah. And break starts at 100. Like, you gotta be... Please just do this one thing for me. Not just this one thing, but also groom them. I know you're stressed. Okay. Yep. Okay, and another setting that needs to be done. Make sure we get some figs in here, because this Ore Grove node is going to take a bit to grow. And return this setting. 50% sure. 51, whatever. Alright, let me update a couple things. Just noticing, I don't even have the research yet for the... Hold on, or maybe I do. Liquid pressure. No, I don't believe I do. So you know what? I'm just gonna have to be aware that that's going out. Last thing I will fix in that case is I'm noticing these guys are sleeping where the bionic dupes are. So if someone could destroy these ladders. Move these cots here for some reason. Yeah, this is... I mean, I'm not loving this approach. It's different. If I were to do this again, I would be honest, I probably wouldn't do this. I would probably just do the normal setup I did before. And just make sure that where I think I grew a smaller number of Orogrove nodes, I can't remember, was it just one or two? Just max that out and really push this in. But I am getting the advantage of, like, I mean, these cycle or two doesn't feel like it's going to make that big a difference. But we shall see. I mean, I did purpose a couple things. I think we should be pushing it a little bit more. I've got this Orogrove node. I mean, I got a bunch of them. I left the wild ones. The fig. I hope this works out well, but I think I've got to push this a little bit more. Let's do this. So we get 2 of those guys. Rancher, where's your stress level? It's at 71. I've got another task for you. Probably should get one of the bionic dupes to do some... Oh, we don't have enough microchips anyway. Regretting giving them the cooking. They should have arrived with the ranching. Oh, well. Rancher. Let's up that temporarily. And you've got an all-important job. Moving this guy down there, attending to them. All right, and let's just fix the bed situation. Cache. Let's see. Take builder. You go down here. That's array. That's fine. Byte. That's fine. Miner. You go down here. And this was cache. And then we have Dino. So that fixes that. Let's just open some doors. Whew. And destroy those. And let's definitely call that a day. All I'm going to say is I don't know what I think. Love the fact that we get the carnivore achievement. My confidence of getting the carnivore achievement is significantly high now. I just don't know what I think about the technique I just used to do it, but I think it'll work. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys next time.
This is Baker, pretty much the same as Chef. Let's make sure a couple things. First of all, tell them to focus on cooking as well. Give them their skill of grilling. And just occurred to me that we could be making toasted millet. What else? Schedule. Well, I don't like to have them in the same schedule as Chef. So that if we need cooking, someone's around. Do this. Put Baker there. Okay. Overload it. Yeah, we need to disable this, and I really need to watch this. This is just... need a little bit more focus. Okay. Until we get our automation, which won't be long. Okay. The first thing I'll automate is lighting. So we don't have to reconnect, disconnect, or waste power. Boom. Let's push more of this stuff in.